Howdy ho, you mofos. How you doing out there? Here we are for round 5 of the AquepaX Racing GTWEC World Endurance Championship. Round 5, race 1, a 3-hour race we're going to have here at Dragon's Trail Seaside. Now I'm going to try and do something funky. They're going to be qualifying very soon, so I was going to try and be technically amazing and do something special, but I don't know if it's going to work, so bear with me. It could go terribly wrong. Okay, 1 second. Does that allow mic? No talking. No talking? Yeah. Well, you might be hearing an echo of me in the room, but it's echoey. So, anyway, let's see if we can get this to work. I'm in the Gen X. Someone don't want the Gen X anymore. And let's see. Dragon's Trail Seaside could work. Okay. No setup, so down, braking heavy down to a third gear, flipping it to the left, flipping it to the right, trying to get over the crest of this, not go too far over that curve, roaring down the hill, for a right hand, which isn't fast straight away, you brake slightly into it, take the speed, then kill the speed, down to second, third gear, these guys probably do it. Whoa, back end lets me go over it, have to catch it. I don't want to get people play with it. Oh, you go. Right. Down the hill, playing with the brake, beveling with the accelerator and the brake. Pick her up the hill. Put some speed up there. Can't get the end of it. Ooh, baby! Yeah! There's more! Oh, this has got full damage as well, isn't it? So, let's crash the back of the wall. Not in anyone's way. Come on. 3.2? Scrape it. Damaged anyway. Here we go. Straight it. Do you know what? I should put some back in. Get through here quite. That'll eat a lot of curve. This is the one where this side, and all being well, they'll get very close to that wall there, going through under the bridge. Down there, that's all the way, only right there is the view. I'm looking out the window, down here. Do one lap to get out of here. Down towards the corner, full throttle, all the way through it. Braking 150, 100. They've got setups in the right, but no setups in this. Try and fight your way left and the right over the hill. Don't accelerate too soon because the back end will go away from it. Close on here. No speed through here. Down to round over the hill. right. They'll be going through a lot faster than that, but that's about as comfortable as I get. And yeah, so that's a lap of Dragon Trail 6 Star. That's what they're going to be doing for the next 90 minutes in this race, an hour and a half. I mean 3 hours overall, 2 races. Maybe around. Quick look around the Gen X and say goodbye to it, I guess. Almost do it. There you go. The hills that look at the mountains of Croatia. Oh, we missed the cargo bar. So, hang on. Let me get out of this then. Excellent. Right, slam that off. Hello, hopefully normal service has now resumed. We'll get to spectate, we'll cancel our entry. We don't want to get dragged into anything whatsoever there. And we'll go and spectate, okay. Normality. Look, I wouldn't be coming on until this time. That was just a bonus. That was a little bonus, even if it was a waste of time. It's something that wouldn't have ordinarily happened, because I wouldn't usually be coming on until right before qualifying. They're qualifying for 10 minutes. I think it's 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes. Or 15 minutes even. It could be any. Right. Oh no, I forgot my Red Bulls. 1 second. There. Ready. Okay. Glasses. Okay. It wasn't a fast lap. If anyone's commenting on YouTube about how poor that was, I know it's poor, alright. It was on the fly. I was not ready, really. Hadn't practiced. I didn't even know I had hard tyres on. Frequency said, good evening and good luck to all the drivers. It will be needed for sure. Yes. I think there might be even a little side action happening in Discord in the way of guessing how many deaths we'll see in the chicane of doom or death. It just sounds really harsh when you call it chicane of death. The chicane of the emancipating chicane, the one that shows you how big your penis really is. So, evil dragons out there, there's been changes. Oh, I've got to come off of YouTube. I'll be back in a minute. Not coming off of YouTube, but I mean on my phone I stream it. I stream it back to myself so I can see it's working okay, because the internet can kick out sometimes. I'm rambling because I don't know where I am. So here we go. Right, let's get the table up as well, and we can kind of do what we need to do when we need to do it on the fly. This is so stressful. So we're looking at GT race there for Clockwork. Motorsports, nothing to do with oranges. Lots of chat. Oh look, there's my stream. Where am I going? What do I want? League details. League details. So it looks like we're just going into qualifying. So the table, I can see the table, and I've got the changes. Here we have it then. AEquepaX have changed to the Aston Martin. I can't remember. They were in the Gen X, I believe. So they have now swapped their car over. I think there was a one-time offer to change car model, because some people were very unhappy with the BOP change that was done just before the season started, and it changed everything, all about the cars, all their testing, all their setups. Waste of time. So the organisers put a one-time offer after Suzuka that there can be a manufacturer swap, but they will lose half of their gained championship points. That was the trade-off. So let's see who was interested in such a trade-off.
AEquepaX Racing have changed to the Aston Martin, and like I said, I do believe they were in the Gen X that we've just taken around. Felt okay, a bit loose at the back end, but that was probably me just getting excited. So that's AEquepaX, and I think that's it. Is that not it? That's it. That's the one, yeah, I believe. No, because Splash was in an AMG. Oh, so AEquepaX Racing has changed from the AMG to an Aston Martin, it looks like. The Humble Guys Racing Team Finland have changed to the Viper. Oh, I love a Viper. I think that's ye. Is it ye? Give me that Viper. Oh, prrr, 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 prrr. Oh, sexy, man. What were they in then? I don't know who they were driving. Oh, Racing Team. Yeah. I don't know. Chiara Corsa have changed to a McLaren, and Full Throttle Racing have changed into the Audi for the rest of the season. So that's the changes. That is the changes. We're going into qualifying, and I still haven't read you the table. I'll get on it, trust me. It's like I'm flying an aeroplane here, man. I've got all sorts of. I've got my iPhone that I'm fiddling around with messages about who's changed cars, and then getting back to YouTube. Then I've got to go to the iPad to check out the table. And I've got a keyboard in front of me. It's like, oh, Irish Fox. I think that's Chiara Racing, I think. No, the Corvette is Scuderia Chiara. Right, anyway. I'll never know. Suzuka was round 4, and the table stood after all the results and points were taken away for changing of cars. We have Stosilla Racing on 181 points at the top of the table. Give them the championship, they're done. Scuderia Chiara are in second place on 116 points, with Clockwork AequepaX on 114 points, so very tight between there for second place in the championship. Speedbox Motorsport are on 98 points, with AXR on 92. So yeah, still close stuff there. Well, close enough. Four rounds left to go. Clockwork Vertex on 90 points, so it's very tight from second down to 6th, 7th, because Garage 96 are also on 90 points. So 6th to 2nd is anything in it for everyone. And then we have Full Throttle Racing on 34 points, so they obviously dropped half of their points. The Humble Guys, a racing team at Finland, are on 31 points. Then we have AEquepaX Racing on 26.5. How did they get a half point? And Chiara Corsa are on 15.5 points. That half point is going to really do my head in throughout the season. And can we not just round it up? It's not hurting anything. Can we not just say 20? Do you know what? I'm going to round it up. So AEquepaX Racing are on 27 points, and Chiara Corsa are on 16 points. Frequency in the chat saying chicane action already. Is there? I haven't been looking at the screen. Jeez. So, Irish Fox then. Racing for Scuderia. Yeah, I think I can say it right. This is how I butcher that as well. I don't know. Scuderia Chiara. Chiara. Nibbles in the McLaren. Man, they're bossing it, innit? That's Stosilla Racing, lads. And they are bossing this season. G is in the Viper. Oh, has there been a car that's made prettier than that? Is there, though? I say, you point me to a car that's prettier than that. That ticks my boxes. I know people like slopey, wedge-shaped cars, but that, for me, just screams out, I'm gonna f you up. You are gonna be, after I've finished with you. Whee! Look at that, they're getting a little too close to the wall there for Jay and Evil Dragon, very close behind as well. That's what sort of qualifying is this. And Jay pulls back on that one and lets Evil Dragon through in his brand new spanking. What did they take? What did I say they took? I don't recognise that. It's an Audi, is it? Oh, they've gone for the dodgy old R8 Audi. Eek. Well. So they're coming into the pits for, I don't know why. Damage for that one. Nothing on the G. Noir Antares goes fastest, but GT Racer pips him there by a 0.18 of a second. 0.18 of a second. And Niblez is third in the Stacilla Racing, Irish Fox of 4, Scuderia Chiara, and Joker also into the pits with some damage. Where was I? God almighty. Cubic Bubbles, sexy car. They got a sexy lady on his car. Ooh, let's have a look at your sexy lady. Do you know what? As hot as she is, I still think the Dodge Viper's hotter. So that's where I stand. I'm sure she's a lovely lady, but I'd rather ease my way into a Dodge Viper than her, even if she is winking and waving. So Cubic Bubbles there in the McLaren. So someone changed to a McLaren. Who is that? Is that that's not the Humble Guys Racing Team Finland? It's not AEquepaX Racing. It's got to be Chiara Corsa. Surely. Yeah, it says it at the front. Chiara Corsa with a lovely lady. We'll call her Deborah. Chicane crash. I need just a camera at the chicane. Frequency. How are you seeing just the chicane? What are you doing? We've just come through the chicane here. Here we go. Splash. Getting himself through. Lovely jubbly. Bubbles is going through deliciously. No problems there from the Bubbles. Shadow leading up to it in the Audi, and he gets through nicely. Gives a lot of space to the wall there. Lots of respect given to the wall. And here we have Joker in the last remaining Gen X. And Splash has gone faster, but I can't see him. He's either 4th to 5th, or that's it. He's either 4th or 5th. And that's Joker's outlap, so why are we watching his outlap? Lads. Full throttle, that livery looks good on anything, doesn't it? It looked good on the Gen X, and it looks equally as good on the Audi R8. But the Audi R8 looked shocking in the wet stuff. It's a surprise they've opted for that. Evil Dragon got a wind in here as well in the Gen X, so surprising they gave up that car. Well, he did well in it. Oh, he got pole or something. But we'll see. We'll see how things go on, how things develop. We've got 4 more races, and we've got 2 pockets of fighting on two little pockets of fighting in the championship table. GT Racer then coming up towards the line. Can he go faster again? 37.0 is the time. Noir has gone faster. He does go faster, but he cannot take pole from Noir, who just pushed it into the 36.4. Bish bash bosh, job done. Niblez in that McLaren, unlikely to be able to find that straight line speed down the straight to be able to topple that time. And his one's going to be down to great fuel consumption and such what. Splash has just crossed the line. He didn't go any faster. Irish Fox coming towards the line. Oh, it was an outlap. Just starting. Evil Dragon coming out of the pit, starting an outlap. Jury in his Dodge, making his way around. Shall we get in board? Or on board even. See him figure it out as he fights the Dodge Viper around the corners. He did a 38.3. It's 1/10 off of Evil Dragon's Audi, and he's 1.8 seconds off of Clockwork's Noir Antares, and they haven't swapped their car, have they? No, they're in 3rd place. They're in a Beamer or something. Joker in 3rd though. They're in the, I don't know, I'm losing track. I'm losing my mind, I tell you. Look, I spent myself at the beginning there giving you a lap in VR. That's it now. I should be able to take it relatively easy. Coast. Tread water for the next hour and a half. These boys can do their own racing. Tell their own tale. Oof. little clout on the wall there, but it looked like he got through there okay. He must have had a little slide hammer and give the wall a tap. So I don't think, I'm not hopeful this lap is going to be the one that propels him up. And now we're getting some last minute pit stops, get fresh tyres on, ready for their final runs. And there we have the Dodge Viper crossing the line 8 tenths down on their own time. So Noir in the BMW has looked, he's looked so-so throughout the season. He's been behind the teammates of Clockwork. I haven't even seen them. They were in a Corvette, were they not? Where is the other one? Joker crosses the line, he goes faster, but does, oh, look at that, 300ths of a second behind GT Racer, who's, oh, there it is, there's the other Clockwork in the Corvette, that's the one. Oh, so Clockwork on the front row, they have locked out that front row at the moment with AequepaX Racing, no AXR or AXR Racing, one of the two. They've got two teams. One's called AequepaX Racing, one's called AXR. I'll tell you what, that says AequepaX Racing across the front of the window, so we're going to call that one the AequepaX Racing 1. And they're the ones that are only on 27 points at the moment. They can't be. That's got to be AXR, because they're still on 92 points and still in the god-awful car that they chose at the beginning of the season. So, I don't know. Shadoo has found himself with a 3-second penalty on an outlap, and I'll bet they'll save that penalty for his fast lap just to screw him over. That's nice. Nibbles down in 5th here, even with great fuel strategies and stuff. From 5th place back, it's going to be a mountain to claw, a Croatian mountain scale job for the Finnish driver, but he's just put it up into 2nd place, 2 tenths behind Noir and Teres. And he splits the Clockworks. One of the Clockworks coming in, GT Racer. Joker coming up towards the line in the Gen X, hoping to get a pole. It gets 2nd place, puts Nibbles down, and 200ths of a second. 200ths of a second from Noir and Teres. Great stuff. Irish Fox in the Puma Corvette for Scuderia. I can't think of another way to say it, guys. It's got to be Scuderia. It's the only way you can say it. It's spelt that way. Scuderia Chiara. Irish Fox racing for the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious team. Even though you say it loud enough, it's something quite atrocious. Irish Fox getting better times, coming to the end of quali. 5th on the grid at the moment, looking to find 2 tenths on the Clockwork. And he was really on the edge, coming through the chicane of death there. He had me on the edge, blimey. As he comes through the last corner, killing that speed, down to 2nd gear. Fell out with the Apex. I think he joined the Apex a little later. Nibbles has gone faster, but stays in 3rd. And he swings it into the pits. Oh, what a shame. And Noir and Teres then, he's out there. He's a pole sitter, but Joker very close indeed. Joker coming up towards the line. Evil Dragon goes faster in what I want to say is an Audi. And I think it is an Audi, Evil Dragon. Yes. Evil Dragon was born to drive the Audi. I made that connection straight away. Splash goes up into 7th. Come on, 7th. In the new Aston Martin partnership. Now, what's this one say in the window banner? Because if it says AequepaX Racing, then I'm calling shenanigans. What is that? No, it just says Aston Martin. With an Aston Martin with a AXR off of the Martin. Yeah. Okay, that's the AXR team. How is that the AXR team that's on 92 points and they've swapped a car? How many blooming points were they on? I'll be taking this to group. I'll be taking this to the top. I think mixed messages on liveries. Moaned about liveries to him before once. He just told me not to worry about it. So it's pointless. Pointless raising these concerns. He doesn't care. Noir Anteras then, 200ths of a second with Joker. But I just think it'd be... Ooh, Joker kills the Gen X. He goes for gold and gets himself a brown medal. And, yeah, dies. A horrible death in the death chicane. GT Racer doesn't suffer the same thing. He gets himself through. We're coming through to the end of qualifying. Joker takes it into the pits. Can he get it back out again? No, I think it's 15 minutes, so I don't think he'll get around before the flag comes out. Someone else is crossing the line, but we are watching GT Racer, and I'm sure that was Irish Fox just crossing the line. GT Racer does go faster, goes ahead of Niblez. Niblez on a run at the moment. Noir Anteras on a run. GT Racer is on a run. Ooh, who's later in their lap? Irish Fox early in his lap. Shadow Racer coming through the chicanes. And he gets it in there nicely with Splash. Hey, he's going to tell me which team's what. Lots of chicane action. Well, I'm trying to find them when they're going through the chicane. Blooming heck. Nyawn. And G gets himself through the chicane. That's it. The final flag is coming out. Who is close? Niblez is close. Someone's just crossed the line. They did not go faster. Oh, it'll be Niblez. Noir's gone through. Noir's gone through. He's pushed that pole even further. It's down to GT Racer. Niblez. And he's coming up and over onto the straight. We don't think the McLaren's got the pace. And it does not. GT Racer or Irish Fox. Irish Fox just a little ahead of GT Racer. Shadow's done. So, Splash is still on track. Splash is just ahead of a GT Racer. The Aston Martin loses it in the final corner. He gathers her up and sends her speeding along towards the checkered flag, but with that wiggle he must have lost. No, he gained. So, oh no, now I've lost all their positions. Irish Fox didn't go any faster, and GT Racer did. He goes ahead of Joker. Oh my lord, that was, I didn't follow that at all well. So Noir Anteras is on pole. GT Racer makes it a clockwork front row with Joker in the pits because he killed it in the chicane. Niblez does best he can for fourth place. That's not the Aston, that's not the, yeah, it is the McLaren, sorry. Irish Fox gets fifth for Scuderia Chiara. Splash is in sixth for AquepaX Racing / AXR. Shadow in the Audi for Garage 96 comes in 7th. G is 8th in the Dodge Viper. Evil Dragon 9th in the Audi. Is he still on a run? He's still on a run. He's just had to cut through a lot of the traffic there. Oh my word, it's like F1 mess. It's an outlap. He's not going to do anything. And Cubic Bubbles 10th for, I believe, Chiara Corsa. So that is the way it's going to line up come the start, and we are going to have some frisky chicane action, I am sure. And everyone seemed to think that the Dodge was going to be leading into the first corner, but the Dodge all the way down in 8th place doesn't look to me like it's... Oh, look at that. 8 tenths in 8th. What's 10th? Well, look down at your keyboard, you sod. 1.1 seconds, so a second virtually covers the top 9. Sell yourself the pain, Evil Dragon. You're not going to get there, man. There you go. Now he gets to start his flying lap, but he's not because it's over. So Noir Anteras in the BMW leads them away for the race start. 90 minutes of a high octane action by the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. And let's have a look then. So Noir Anteras there is on a pole position. In the M6 BMW, we've got GT Racer alongside him for Clockwork. Also in the Corvette, Joker showing that Genesis X has still got some oomph in it. Nibblers in the McLaren in fourth. Irish Fox fifth with the Corvette. Splash in the Vantage in sixth. Shadow seventh in the R8. G in the Viper is eighth fastest. Evil Dragon ninth, also in the Audi. And Cubic Bubbles 10th in the McLaren. Have they started? Not quite. It'll be coming very soon, I am sure. Let me have a sip of my coffee. I nipped through that. That's a very close field, guys. Like nine, all the way back to ninth was within a second. Where is me view? So anything can happen though in this next night. Well, with a second.